button, and then we're live.
Yay.
All right, so the recap is that Felix found God.
Yeah.
A man followed you around. You didn't like that very much. You went back to Fantasy Costco. You did some shopping. You found out that the man was, in fact, the man who was sent to kill you, or at least to take somebody back to Medvec. You guys didn't take too kindly to that, and dealt with him promptly, is the easiest way to say it. Found that you guys are not necessarily the best group to be fighting this creature. You just are the group that is fighting this creature. A lot of abilities.
He is the best group.
Yeah, the one-man army over here, Rambo, is really a saving grace in that fight. And turns out this creature is an otherworldly being that, when killed on the mortal plane, on the material plane, will return back to his plane, which you guys had decently surmised and are relatively certain that he is from Acheron. Acheron being one of a few different symbols that Medvec had on his sigils. And a man that had been seen in the past in his traveling with Elysium prior to her escaping Medvec's capture. The Varys came to you and basically said two things, essentially: don't get clawed by him, and this creature isn't going to come for you when it comes back. It will instead come for loved ones, friends, and family first, to essentially coax you into getting their way and staying out of their way, rather than continuing to fight it. The creature assured you before it was dying that it wasn't going to go anywhere, but Farmer Dan made it. I mean, it went somewhere, so he's wrong.
Yeah.
You guys decided that now is the best time, immediately after the fight, to go, a short rest later, to go and find this creature in Acheron. Varys allowed you guys to be teleported to that other plane of existence, and you showed up in Cubeland. There are a number of different various size cubes that are kind of drifting through this open space. It smells like metal. It smells like battle. There are sounds of metallic banging and battle beneath you on the cube that you're standing on, and you're floating up and to the right towards another cube. And eventually you will collide with it, but you've seen the other cubes kind of hit and then kind of bounce off, and there doesn't seem to be any damage on them. On the cube that you guys are on, it is a barren wasteland. There's nothing here. You do see some of the cubes have, specifically two of the cubes that are larger, have what looks like a shimmer on it, that they're all going the same direction on the cube. So, like, if this is one face that's going this way, and then it drops and goes this way, and then this cube goes up this way, and they all flow the same direction except for the two on the side faces. And it looks like a weird water, and occasionally you'll see a creature that is long and serpent-like, kind of perk up and then go back down into, it's like an oily black water. Unfortunately, there's not that much to look at other than the portal that is up to the top left of you. The directions are kind of nebulous here, and the portal to the bottom right of you, and the other cube that you're careening towards at a pretty fast rate. It will collide in such a way that you'll bump this, like it'll bump like this, and you were told prior to showing up here that, or I'm not sure if you recalled or you were told that, like, the cubes are the way to travel to other cubes, and essentially you can hitch a ride off the other cube by getting off the one you're on and walking onto the one that you just bumped into. When the cubes collide, they don't like bounce like they're like metal metal hitting metal and just immediately collide off. They kind of like squish into each other and then expand off of each other. The cube that you're nearing does have that same water-like texture on not all of the cube, but some of it. As you get towards the edge of this cube that you're standing on, you notice that on the other sheer face of this cube, there's also just the same metallic battle sounds, and there's nothing on this specific cube. You are also told upwards is the way you want to be going, and when you're bouncing off, this cube will continue upwards from the ricochet, and your cube will likely go back like either down and away or down in some way. And you would know also, you still know that at the very bottom of this place is essentially a bunch of tiny, tiny razor blades that will kill you. So up is the way to go for sure. If you're not going to the portal that's to the bottom right, and I think that's hell, so I don't think you want to go there.
Yeah, not particularly, no.
Hells or something.
Yeah,
I thought that's what we saw somehow.
Damn. We took a short rest, right? Or did we just
You
fucking...
did,
We took a
you
short
did
rest.
take a short
We
rest.
did take a short rest.
So do we want to mist up and fly around this place, or do we want to?
I got an idea. When I know how this creature...
is,
What I know
like having
creatures
that
that
as
when
a
they're killed in
oh
the
shit button.
normal plane of existence and they go back to their plane, they take time to reform, or what I know of
Some,
things
not
like
all.
that. Some, not all.
Yeah, I know you rolled previously on this creature, and I know the plane you rolled really well on, and the creature you didn't roll that well on. So I'll give you that some creatures, none of them are gonna just reappear back where they came from and be perfectly fine, but some of them have time that it takes to reform into a body that they can then go back or do whatever they'd like to do. Some have their own way back and can get back with ease. Some don't. And all of them are wounded at the very least, if not incapacitated in a way that they have to, over a period of time, will be essentially revived like a phoenix. You're not sure which one this creature would be, though.
I'm gonna try and cast scrying on him.
Hmm.
I'm gonna try and scry.
Is it a save?
Target must make a wisdom saving throw.
What level is Scry?
5th.
It doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I didn't think that would work. Bummer. Consume spell slot?
It does.
Okay. Dang, thought I'd try.
It's worthwhile to definitely try that. I just realized that unless it's a certain level, it doesn't affect him unless he wants it to.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a spell that he would want.
But he's incapacitated.
Not necessarily.
Not trying to throw a wrench.
Not
in the plan.
necessarily, but maybe. I would say that it's more likely than not that he is awake in some way.
Okay.
However, with the cube that you're on, there's no sign of him whatsoever, and all of the inhabitants in this plane would be around and up. I'm not sure which cube it would be on.
We need to go down. We need to go up.
Alright,
Yeah.
awesome cube.
Holly
Holland cube, boys.
And as you get, like, the cubes begin to collide, and as you get to the other cube and you're, like, figuring out how the gravity will work when you get to the next cube, you essentially can walk, like Spider-Man style, just onto the next cube, and now this is, your orientation just got shifted, and now this way is, you know what I mean, that way is
That's
still the
up.
portal, but now it's not up, it's like over the horizon is the portal, and
No, that's disorienting.
and you guys are now, instead of careening upwards, you guys are careening to your right. And you can see the glass shards below you that will tear you asunder. And it looks like occasionally a cube will begin to reform in that layer and rise back up. But most of it is, you see cubes hitting the bottom layer and, like, disappearing.
No.
This sucks.
So does my
This is fucking with
does my
my
background
head.
feature help me orient myself as I have an
Dude,
excellent memory for
nothing's
maps
gonna
and
help you
geography, and
fucking
you can
orient
always
yourself here.
recall the general layout of terrain, settlements, and other features around you.
No,
Is this his preferred terrain?
it's not.
World. So
At the beginning of the game, I got a preferred terrain. I chose Acheron.
So
World.
as a DM, I call bullshit so fucking quick.
I mean, as a like quick aside, that is for normal circumstances. That is not for
Cube.
That cube just dissolved into a
It does
billion
not help
shards of
you
glass.
Call it cube.
Does it help me remember which way is up?
Sure.
That's all
I
I'm
don't think
going
that's
for.
hard to do.
That's all I'm going for.
This
Which
way,
is up?
like if you're going the other way, you're very quickly entering a blender. So
Yeah.
And that was hell, right? Because that's also hell.
no, hell's the portal.
There's a portal down
So,
in,
next
like,
to
Blaze,
down.
hell.
So hell is like up and right of the.
So if
So,
we're going
yeah,
down,
this is-
hell is the preferable
So
option.
the genuinely, yes, genuinely the easiest way to think about it is it's a lava lamp, and right here in the lava lamp, right here's the shards of glass.
Yeah.
Right here in the lava lamp is
Portal to hell.
is
Is
hell.
hell.
And then
And
here's
then
the shards of glass. Like keep going, and you're
And
fucked.
then up there is
and
Nirvana
up
or
here
whatever.
is is
Okay.
the other portal.
That's to sigil. Yo! Let's fucking just. Whoa. The city of doors. That'd be cool.
As you begin to walk on this cube and try to orient yourself, the only landmark that you can find on this is this oily, like black and gray stream that is essentially going by you. And as you begin to approach this stream, you all hear a voice in your minds, not the voice of the man that you had fought, but a different one. Simply say, "The living should not be here."
I'm not living. I am a meat popsicle. Or something.
There's Zaddies will give you 50 gold to chug that water.
Do not do that.
I have like 12,000. Gold is not my issue right now.
I mean, you can go ahead. Do not. I'm telling you, above board, just fucking don't. Because I'm not. You go for it.
Do I have an idea of where this voice came
I
from?
know. Fucking don't.
No. You
Dan.
you do not.
I do not.
It came into your mind,
But the
and it
liquids
is
around
like a
us.
message, so you can try to respond if you'd like to.
Hello!
Hey!
That's one word. It's a pretty good word. We'll
Two.
just be going now. How are you? Anyone else want to say anything else?
I mean, it was all in our head.
It was in all of
so
your
I could
heads
reply to it too.
simultaneously.
Oh, we can all. Oh God.
Or,
The chat bubbles
or
start
nobody replies.
You're
I'm just
too
saying
late.
something.
You're too fucking late.
Be like, I agree. I'd love to not be here. If you can tell me where someone is, I'll deal with them and then leave very quickly.
Who's got the mist necklace? Maybe we just missed out here. I know.
Yeah,
we
no,
all-
I
we all
got it.
fucking heard
I
that.
just fucking bounced.
Although technically,
In-
I feel this could even use
And after a couple of replies, or the two replies come back to this creature, a lot like just every scary movie ever where like the camera pans and somebody's there with you. I don't have a way to do that because we're on a flat fucking surface, but a man does show up and it has a hood up that you can't see the face, it's just fully black. The hood does like it, you can see that it billows inside, but you can't see what's inside the under the hood. You can see bony hands and bony fingers, and by that I don't mean an old person's hands and fingers. I mean
literal
skeletal bones. And he has a large oar in his hands that the head of the oar is ablaze. And the blaze itself is like black and red flame, and not like the flame is dying, like it's a cursed black and red flame.
It'd just be like that.
I'm gonna use the dumbest use of divine sense.
It's a fiend. I mean,
Wow. Good to know.
Nice read, Thelma.
it's not undead. It's a fiend.
Hey, that tells us a thing.
It does.
And he responds to you and only you in your head, asking Who is it that you seek?
Do we even know his name? I don't think he ever told us.
No.
Yeah, and I don't think I know it.
I just
A dude
describe
with
what he
backwards hands.
I described what he looked like. Backwards hands, kind of looked like a wolf, kind of a dog. It's really tall, like 9 feet tall.
Travel with the one that destroyed my boat?
No, actually, he came to our plane of existence and
Tried to kill
was trying to steal one of us and run away with them. And so we killed him there, and now he's here, and we need to kill him again so that he dies permanently.
This creature you've described, he's from here. I have no qualms with this one. The man that destroyed my boat will be dispatched, I trust.
That's the goal, yeah.
Is he talking out loud?
Still,
He's just
he
fucking
actually
staring.
can't.
I was
Oh,
gonna say, well,
damn.
either he will or we will.
Somebody will.
Where is the man that destroyed my boat?
That's what we're trying to find out. I
Who
think
is the man
he's
who
up.
destroyed?
So, to be clear, he is not saying that the dude you're looking for is the
Yeah.
guy that destroyed his boat.
Oh,
He's
Yeah, he's
he
saying
he had
it's
said someone that this man traveled with broke my boat. You're gonna kill him, right?
oh, who broke your boat?
Dude. Master.
He's
broke the boat.
You don't hear this. It's in his head. Sorry. Quit metagaming.
My bad, my bad.
He does, however, say the name Medvec.
Well, he's next on our list because he's the one who sent the other guy. So I assume he's gonna send some
I
other
take
guy.
you to this man, and you kill him, and you will bring me the man who destroyed my boat.
So you take us to the guy we're looking for, so that we can kill him, and then we go find the guy who broke your boat and kill him.
If he is here, I will bring you to whoever you want. Just bring me the man who broke my boat.
Got
I
it.
don't have a boat to bring you, though.
But we have to bring him here. The guy who broke your boat.
Bring him here, kill him. I'll get to him in the end. He'll come down this river as everyone does.
Oh.
Alright.
So like, unless he's
I'm
from
for killing
here,
stuff.
he's
That's
gonna
much
come
easier than all this
here.
other shit.
And I gesture to
Stop fucking
the
speaking in
cubes, and I go.
This is the first time that you guys have seen this man change his stature or anything, and you just see he's still not saying anything, but he points at the flowing black ooze, and he says, "This is my river. He will come to me. I will find him."
Oh, this is the place when you die, that you like go on, and then you end up down there. And I point at the portal down there.
To where you go. He won't go anywhere.
Oh.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean
This
he's
guy's
on our
right.
list, so we'll send him your way. It might be a while, but we'll.
You
we'll get
all
him.
hear in your mind, do you have a boat?
Oh, dude, we drove a boat. Where's our folding boat? Folding
Boat.
boat.
Folding
I couldn't
boat.
remember if that was this
Folding
campaign.
boat. Folding boat.
It's been a
We
long
have a holding
time.
point?
It was broken, so we were leaving it be.
It's been a hot minute. That
Yeah.
was actually fine. And hilariously, put this guy here way before I got a folding boat, randomly rolled.
I don't have it on my sheet because I think somebody else was holding it and using it.
It was either me or Cray.
We had
So I
it.
assume
We
Cray
have a
would give
folding
it-
boat.
give
We
it
didn't
to
get rid
us.
of it.
I think Cray would have kept the folding boat.
He just has a box on the shelf. He has a box on the shelf for old times.
And he just looks at, and he just like looks at the folding boat like these motherfuckers are gonna
Let's
just.
go. I think so actually.
I'll give
And you pull out a box.
You know, it's a boat.
our boat. Check it out, and I do the thing.
I just go.
Abracadabra.
I'll put it somewhere away from us a little bit so it doesn't just turn into a boat and knock us all over. And I
Oh,
like
thank you.
walk back and go, boat.
Opting
Too
prime.
small for you all. I can take you to him. And then you
Bigger
can do
boat.
boat
Bigger
again. You can do boat again, and he goes. Then he says, "That will suffice.
Tight fit, but
I must let you know. This will be my boat after this. I cannot give it back.
oh, is he gonna make it all spooky? It's like he touches it and it turns like.
They're like, I feel like we
I
can buy
must be-
another one.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like this is a really good use for the boat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Fair trade.
This
Fair
guy
He
literally
says-
needs it more than we do.
He
That way-
says in your mind, "I will be the captain of this ship, or we do not sail."
ahoy.
Yeah, it's easier.
I Captain.
Just say, I wouldn't know how to drive this thing on your river, so
Do you have a name?
Unless the river is considered
don't hear any
land,
of this.
I am
You can still
useless.
ask.
If it's land, though.
you know,
My name is-
also in case we fail, you at least get a new boat out of it. In case we die.
If you die, you will return to me, and I will put you back.
What?
Oh, that sounds
Bring me the man
Nice.
who broke my
Okay.
boat.
All right.
Okay.
He says in your mind, Marin.
Aaron.
Go ahead and make an insight check on
I
that
was
one.
definitely feeling a little Anubis energy.
That's from Carolyn.
Insight 16.
16.
And
And then I will also allow a religion check because that roll was high enough. The DC is not that high.
14.
14. He cannot put you back to the material plane. That is not a plane that his boat goes. If you die, he's going to bring you to where you're supposed to go. That's his entire job. He must. However, with a 16 and a 14, you would know that often these creatures will take people to where they're going for a price. But instead of just taking them from A to B, they will make it the most treacherous experience, and in the hopes that the person will die and they can keep the coin on the way. The insight check signals to you, because he did not ask for money, which is the normal thing that these creatures would be doing to take you to where you're going, because you're not dead. There's malice for one person in his talk. It's not for you seven.
So are we getting on the boat?
He begins to push the boat. His strength is not that high, so he's just pushing, and it's just going.
I'll help him push. My strength is also not that high, but
And
I will
as
I'm looking around. Is there wind? I'm like, ruffle the sails?
as there's not. As you guys are getting close to this river, he says in all your minds, "Do not touch the water. You'll forget why you're here." And it pushes into the waves. The water is flowing. The boat is not. It's just where it is.
Sick.
And he doesn't do the awkward thing where you can't touch the water or whatever and get into the boat. He's just in the boat now. He's standing there, his oar's in the water, and he's looking at you all, waiting.
I'm getting on the boat.
Let's get on the boat.
Yeah.
Now, this is bad because the boat is yay far off the thing. I guess you're all tall as fuck, so I think you can all do the rope-a-dope. There's no, if there was a gnome, they would have to be placed in the boat, otherwise I need to check, because, if you touch the water, genuinely bad shit will happen to you.
Okay, Mr. DM, are we all getting in the boat safely, or we're gonna have to
Yes.
roll? Okay.
You're like, I'm about to vortex warp people.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, I'm not even fucking taking a chance. I'll burn 7 spell slots for this.
Yeah, no,
Pass
this
out.
is
Spooky water.
not good water. Do not touch.
But I could swim so fast.
Please do.
When I get on the boat, I've heard these religious stories. I'm gonna take out a platinum. I'll pay the boatman.
You extend your hand and he takes it from you, and the coin disappears.
I don't know where it's going. I don't know if that was the right call, but I'll pay the boatman. Because that's what you do. You pay the boatman.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
Yeah,
you
I'll
pay the
do
doorman. You tip your waitress. You pay the boatman. Very playboy. Thank you, Captain.
As if on cue, when you place the coin into his hand, you feel a breeze,
Nice.
and the boat begins to move. The boat continues into the edge of this cube and drops and goes and continues on the next face of the cube. And now, if you go up, you're going to the blades, and the wind is still behind you, and the boat keeps sailing, and the oar is just in the water. He's not steering with it at all. Eventually, there's a break in the water that it doesn't continue into the cube, but he doesn't slow the boat, and the boat just kind of tips into this random space in the middle of the cube, and it just... And you're not on this cube anymore, you're on the cube that had all 6 sides covered in this oily substance. And you're now farther up, the water is rushing faster now, and as he careens over the next edge, I do need a dex save from everybody, as the water will splash a bit.
+4.
+4?
Yeah, everyone gets a +4 on this one, because...
Damn.
25. 25.
It's plenty.
21.
You good?
21.
Good.
25.
Good.
Was that Big Bang sound you?
I need a dex
dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity save.
15.
15. Good.
8.
8.
Wow.
12. Yeah. So he's.
Oh, 12. Okay, that was the DC. So just barely, the water does not touch your skin. I will say it gets on like your boot, and you're like, oh fuck. He looks at it as it splashes onto you, and he just says in all your minds once again, be careful. And it's not like you did anything, but the second warning be issued. He continues on forward and drops off the next face of the cube, and now you're on a upper level up here. You can see multiple... You're almost to the portal up to the top left now. He says, when will I have the man who destroyed my boat?
Might be a few days, might be longer. We think we know where he is.
Is time real here?
I don't know.
Is time real here?
You're aging now. Of course it's real.
What? Does anyone have a problem with him being next on our list?
No.
I
No.
guess that's fine.
So as soon as we're done with this guy, take a quick break, get our strength back, and then we'll go after the guy who broke your boat.
Why did he break your boat?
He broke more than my ship. He broke, and he points, and there's nothing there that he's pointing at, but he's pointing into the abyss of this vast chasm of cubes that are just sloshing around. And he says he took that this cube, drilled it away, and in the process destroyed my ship. That cube served as my ferry point for millennia. Now I have to take other waters, and it's a chore.
Alright.
He took it from me and destroyed my boat.
Was there anything on this point that, like, made it valuable besides your ferry point?
The water of the Styx is on it.
So he has a cube in our world that has this water that can make people forget.
Nobody said that yet. Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When?
You said
Oh.
you'll forget why you're here.
Yeah,
When
you
it comes
said
to
that.
water,
Yeah,
you'll
you
forget
said
why
that.
you're here.
Oh man, damn it!
I was like, did I just pull that out of nowhere? Because I swear
Yeah.
you said that. Okay.
I remember saying, don't fucking touch it. Do not
Yeah, yeah,
drink
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Bad. Oh yeah, he warned you.
Yeah.
Nah, man. Whatever. He says he has more than just the water. He took part of a plane with him. The people on the plane.
What people are on the plane?
Lots. Mostly fiendish.
Oh.
Some celestial.
If we were to kill him, that it would go back where it was?
It will not. It was sundered when it was taken.
Oh no, not sundered.
Not sundered. And he says, That cube is inconsequential to me. My ship matters.
So do you hope to get your ship back? So then you'll have
My
two
boat will
boats?
never come back to me.
Oh, okay.
But I have one now, so it does not matter much. I just need this man brought to me.
Is this a good boat?
It'll suffice.
Nice. I'm glad we have quality things.
There's a shift in his oar, and the boat turns, and once again, you're dropped into a different, like, this one was in the middle of, like, a pretty wide berth of the river. And it just kind of plummets in, and now you can't see outside the cubes crashing into each other because you're in a cavern. There is fire around you. There are a number of demonic, large creatures with big wings that have a series of drills that are carving out a cavern in some way. It's hot, very, very, very hot. And a couple of the creatures look to you, begin to move towards you, and then you see the oar shift very slightly, and they stop, and the boat continues on. I mean, it's
Police escort. What we got?
basically,
Nice.
It continues past. It in this tunnel. It continues down this tunnel for a long time, and you're counting demons for a long time. 20, 30. These demons are large, and had they not consistently just been quelled off by a small move of the stick, you'd be like, all right, I'm pretty sure we're fucking dead. The river continues down into basically a wall, but before the boat careens with the wall, once again the boat begins to, instead of dropping it, inclines and essentially rises the wall up. And he just says, we're almost there.
Alrighty.
Are we there yet?
The river is all connected. If you know the way, all of the planes are connected very quickly. As the boat careens upwards and essentially clears the wall, and you're no longer in the you're no longer in hell. You've returned back to Acheron.
So we just dipped into.
You very quickly made a brief excursion to the Nine Hells. Because
Nice.
it was just a very fast and easy way to get to where he's going.
Figured that's where we fucking went.
So whenever someone says go to hell, we can be like, oh, we already been there. It wasn't great.
Tesla should not bother you while you dispatch this creature.
Who?
Tesla.
Okay.
Yes.
Who's that?
The blue one.
Test or the
We have a blue one.
I know no.
Small blue one.
Small blue one.
Have you met the mauve one?
We'll call him Big Blue.
There's no mauve one.
Not here.
And eventually the boat goes off into off of another drop, and you end up once again in. This looks like where like a cave essentially drips into water drips into a cave and fills up like the pond beneath the surface, and the boat kind of just goes and hits the shoreline there, and he says, "Your man is this way," and you see the oar point, and it's just an open cave.
Here we go.
He's here. I'm certain.
Wonderful.
Thanks.
Appreciate
after we deal with him.
Appreciate the
we'll,
ride, boss.
We'll go
Yes,
get
thank you very much for
the
your
guy who
time.
broke your boat and send him your way.
Can we toss you a 20 spot to kind of wait here for a second? Or you got stuff to do?
He turns. I haven't ferried souls.
So you got probably backlog?
I need to go.
Okay.
All right.
Can we call you?
You can bring me the soul of the man
Damn.
who damaged my boat.
Okay. Man, so if we get this medvac guy, we solve your problem, we solve sort of half my problem, and then we solve this guy's problem? It's like 3 birds with one
How does it solve
stone.
your problem?
This is a big ass
What?
stone.
How does it solve your problem?
Because I'm being hunted too.
Oh.
I'm like a half of the problem.
So it's 2.5 birds.
He kind of
like-
inserted himself into the problem.
It was just that sweaty fat guy that didn't understand what was going on.
Literally just
Yeah, no.
trying to be nice, and now we're all being my bad.
Straight up the
You shouldn't
sweaty,
have
the
scooted
sweaty
me
fat
away.
guy.
Yeah.
Sweaty fat guy was trying to have a nice conversation, creepily.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, fucking Boogie 2988 out there.
Just doing all the things he can.
That's my friend.
You guys can exit the boat with no issues, and as the last person exits the boat, his hand extends,
Put a platinum.
and as you put the platinum, the boat begins to away.
I guess maybe I could have just not paid him and maybe would have stayed. Nah, that's mean.
Hey, he got one of the $36,000 cups. The Stanley Cup.
$36,000 cup? What are you talking about?
Oh, I paid for this cup.
There's,
Oh, yeah, you
so
did.
there's
I paid for
this,
this cup.
this
You still paying for that?
TikTok group that I follow,
Hospital
and they had a
$125
baby,
a
and
month.
she got the same cup.
Oh,
Yes,
the
yeah,
cup is
fuck 'em.
$36,000.
Not
comes
even
with
that.
free
I
baby.
So he calls
negotiate.
it
Yeah.
the $36,000
I
Stanley
just got the
Cup.
hospital bill. It was like
It just comes with a free
$800. I
baby,
was
yeah.
like,
It just comes with a free
Yeah.
baby.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
baby cup.
Anyways,
The cup
sorry,
comes with a
side-
free baby, yeah.
Scroll
Um,
moment.
Ain't nothing about it free.
Mm.
No, the cup paid for the baby, or the baby came with a cup.
Yeah, it's buy a baby, get a cup for free.
No, it's buy a
But the
cup,
cup
get
gets
a
the
baby.
baby for free, yeah.
Call your wife. See what she says. I won't call mine.
you should be like, get home.
She's just done it twice.
Mm.
The anger
Say
builds.
two
It's
cups?
So you got
exponential.
2 cups?
Yeah, we do. We have 2 cups.
See, 1 cup, 1 baby.
Yeah.
If you
Yo.
have, if you have twins, you have to get 2
Sorry.
cups.
No, it's funny as shit.
So she calls it the $36,000 Stanley Cup.
Yeah.
As a quick aside, you pass through 9 Hells, Hades, and Pandemonium all in a quick, brief stint. But you didn't stay in any of those places long enough to matter.
Wowee.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm okay with
Fine
that.
by me.
I was wondering that if you're in the 9 Hells, stuff happens to you, right? Because you're there. Like if you're there for too long.
Yeah.
Doesn't that
Same
mess
with
you?
Pandemonium.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Pandemonium.
that's the place where you just lose yourself and become insane. The river actually flows out of Pandemonium.
Oh.
That's where it's originated.
Mm-hmm.
It originates in Pandemonium.
At least if I did my research right, it flows.
See, Pandemonium is home to a Goliath barbarian that drew a
Put it
card
in
on
the
the
river.
deck once, and then he just kind of got stuck there.
He doesn't
It
exist
works.
in this world.
I know, but you know what?
Okay,
That's just how I know it.
so I would like to have my mage hand take an empty bottle and put it in the river.
Ooh, can you take it?
Okay. You have an empty bottle that now has water from the river of Styx.
Okay. And then I'm gonna have the mage hand set it down, and then take a cloth and like dry the bottle really good, and close it.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that to dry for a little bit.
I'm in awe. I'm just in awe.
You thought that was really
I really want some, but like I don't have mage hand, and I'm not fucking with that. And I'm gonna watch you do it first.
I wonder if we could just like, you know, take that, throw it at fucking Medvec, and just have that problem take care of itself. It just forgets everything.
Why do you think I grabbed the bottle?
Pocket sand.
It's literally pocket sand.
Yeah, basically.
River Styx.
Um,
River what?
What I will allow, I'm obviously going to allow you to get the bottle. What I will allow is a roll, either religion or history, from anyone who's proficient on those things.
Definitely not me.
Okay, and what?
+1.
Okay,
The DC is 18.
the DC is 18. So what was it? History and religion.
Yep.
Okay. Wow. History or religion? They're both the same.
Oh, I'm proficient in history. How about that? Ooh, 22.
Oh, you're rolling. Okay. Get it.
I will allow from anybody. So
Yeah,
you can
that's-
also
that's
roll,
why I
but
was-
we've already met the 18 DC.
14.
Okay.
No, 24.
What's
What's 16 plus 8?
16 plus 8, less than 16.
What you would know? I had it earlier, and I genuinely was like, I don't need this, and I got rid of it because why would I need this?
So
Okay, what you would know. I'm not gonna name it. I will get you the name if you really care. There is a demon in Pandemonium who polices the River of Styx. All of it.
Just the whole.
That water should not leave.
It's like. Do I know that?
Now, it's what?
Do I know like?
Does he know that, or I know that, or both know that?
There's DC 18.
Yeah, you rolled a
I've
24.
rolled 24.
Oh, so yes.
Like as in like a demon that will hunt somebody down if they take some?
Essentially. Now, they haven't left Pandemonium in millennia?
Dude,
You also
you
are
could trigger
aware
a once in a millennia event.
you also are aware that there's a man who took an entire cube that had the river water as well.
Mhm.
So you're adding yourself to a small list of people, but there is a very powerful demon who is located in Pandemonium who does not take kindly.
Okay,
Yeah.
the
So
cool-
this dude
cool-
robbed a bank, and then I like pick a $5 bill off the
Yes.
street.
Yeah, he was running away in the get out in the car, and the fucking $5 bill flew out the window, and you're like, ooh, $5. Yeah, like
Yes.
So we're looking at
he
this bottle of stuff.
he
and I'm
knew
like,
what he was doing.
The cool side of me, says you should definitely keep that. The bad side of me, or the good
know,
side of me,
I-
whichever you want to see, says like maybe we shouldn't keep
As
that.
much as I would love to loose a very powerful demon on this motherfucker, I don't think that would work out as well as I'm thinking
Well,
it would.
Leave the plane or leave the river.
Wait, do I know that? Do we know that?
It's not. It stays in the river.
Oh,
The
stays in
the
river.
whole river is cursed, and it is his domain.
Hey, put it back. You're already cursed with a sword. Put it back. You don't need two.
I'm not cursed.
Put it back.
You're about to be.
Put the water back.
Put it back.
I'm looking for this. I'm looking for this. You know what? I could
My
probably
little
do
mage hand guy pours it out.
Let's just leave the bottle in the river just for good measure.
I'm not saying don't take it. You can take whatever the fuck you want. I'm just letting you know.
You guys
Bad.
suck.
Bad
What?
idea.
No, I tell you, a demon will hunt you down.
Bro, I'm so excited.
It's like, as in, like, you will probably die within, like, 3 seconds. Like, not even the
But
first
it doesn't sound like he's going
Oh,
after
I'm
a guy
sorry.
who stole an entire
Devil.
cube of water.
Devil.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Even
sorry.
better.
I don't think
Yeah,
that. Nah, man. I mean, okay.
You know what?
Is it a dragon-shaped devil?
It's a devil-shaped dragon.
It is not a dragon. It is a devil, and there's not one of them. I misspoke. There are. These are the. They lead legions of devils, each of them.
Ooh.
So devils that lead legions of devils.
Like,
Yes.
like pit fiends, or?
Think a little bit.
They lead legions of pit fiends.
No.
That's what
So-
he's telling
They
us
probably
right
lead
Uh,
legions of
it is-
Baylor.
It is called an Emizu.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Dude, pick a fight with that.
Yeah.
Am I getting it?
Out of the game. Fucking do it. In game, don't do it.
no.
I just want to see him plop a mini down and be like, roll initiative, motherfucker.
Yeah, no,
That's TPK free. That's
Yeah.
free.
Oh, I'm not even. I'm just like, dude, this.
Because he's not showing up alone.
Yeah, that will absolutely. That guy did it. That motherfucker
He's
right
over there, officer.
That dude did it.
Hold on,
That
let me
dude did
start
it.
for you.
I will. Do you want me to help you kill him? I don't. You don't need that. But I'm just saying on here
No.
you need it.
I will also say that technically the water itself is only watched by them from Dis to Stygia, which is all in hell.
Since we're not in hell.
Whatever logic you want to put on this thing, I'm letting you know what is out there.
Okay.
I'm just saying,
so
like...
not in hell.
Listen. I'm just saying the chance, if we take this, the chance of pissing this thing off is not 0. And that is not a chance that I'm willing to take.
So we put it to a vote.
Why?
If you do that and that thing shows up, I'm pointing at you and saying you did.
good.
Felix.
I'm just gonna love it. Alright?
Felix, I need some wisdom.
Yeah.
I don't know. I need something. I need a level-headed person. Why would we put this to the vote? Let's just go kill this guy, right? Let's just go take care of the problem. Why are we screwing around with the water?
Yeah.
Let's just go. Just come back.
Water's so freaking cool.
We'll put a pin in it. Let's come back. Let's
We
just
got
go.
bigger problems right now.
We do. I like how we just stepped out of a boat, dip, we say no, and then John's like, put it to a vote! And everybody else is like, what?
It's like, no, fuck that! Like, put it back.
I literally put it in the things that can show up in the River of Styx and then deleted it because I was like, I don't need a fucking CR18. What the fuck am I gonna do with that?
Now it's mattering. Now it's
And I'm
mattering.
like, God damn it.
And here comes Farmer Dan! The reason for the CR18 TPK. Ooh. CR18? Oh my god.
We'll be fine.
Nah, his first round's like power word kill that side of the table.
We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't died yet, therefore we can't die.
I don't think that's how that works, buddy.
Prove it.
Checkmate. He
You
brings
prove
you,
that it doesn't.
He brings you down to his
Farmer
level
Dan
and he beats you with
Does
experience.
Farmer Dan not know what death is?
Okay.
There's a laundry list of what
When-
Farmer Dan doesn't know.
If you use the words Farmer Dan
Does he
and
not
no
understand
in the
the
same
concept
sentence,
of
just know the answer's probably not.
It's object
Actually, you know
object
what?
permanence is not a thing.
I don't think he understands mortality.
I'd like to summon my glaive and go pet down Pooch.
Because he just kind of fucking sends it, right?
Are you fucking coming with what? As I
Oh
say,
yeah,
I'm
we're
walking-
talking and walking.
Oh,
at the
are we?
same time.
Okay, I thought we were just kind of standing around fucking
we're
around.
debating more if Farmer Dan understands mortality.
I thought they-
How's the water?
Wait, are you guys just now? No, he doesn't. That's been since day one.
Are you the Batman skit from College Humor?
everything's clicking into place now.
He's taking a nap.
Farmer Dan doesn't
They're-
understand
they're-
mortality.
No,
Dead.
No,
No, I don't
So
kill
there's
anybody.
like there's
no.
willful ignorance.
Other people can die. He doesn't
The two-
understand his own mortality.
willfully ignorant.
Where's this water?
Dan?
Are you taking it with you or no?
Why?
No.
Thank you, Jesus.
I wonder if the roll was
No.
for anything.
If I rolled a 1, I was going to.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
What'd you roll?
A 5.
Not a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, I literally, I brought this up and I was like, I don't need that, and then put it away and I was like, I fucking need that.
I can't
Great.
remember what he called it.
Classic.
Amnesia.
We can come back to this later.
Sure, buddy.
You, whatever you want. Yeah, sure.
It's like number 2.
So, you guys continue into this cave,
Mm-hmm.
and you see, the first thing you see is darkness until, I'm assuming, some light comes in and or a torch is lit.
For those of us that have dark vision, no?
You, with your dark vision people are seeing a large pile of assorted goods. And by assorted goods, I mean mostly treasure.
I have my sword lit.
We found his hoard!
I think
Atop the
We're inside
assorted
his pocket,
treasure
so tiny.
is a grayscale serpent that is massive.
Oh.
Hey, is your sword...
Rivals the size of Ignisar that you met before.
Ooh.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Don't move.
Is it awake?
At this time, no. At least as far as you can tell, it's curled up on its massive. This pile of treasure makes the one that you found with the 2 dragons look like poverty.
What the fuck? Yo, is your sword going crazy?
I would like to use Detect Dragon.
As you pull the sword says, "I don't want the smoke." No,
No, we're backing the fuck out. The smoke.
No, you do in fact get the blood racing feeling that you get when there are dragons abound. You can't even see it. You
No.
don't know it's there. Those of you that have dark vision see a large pile
I
of
have
money
light on.
and a larger pile of dragon.
Those daddies don't touch. We're just gonna walk by.
Is this like
I mean,
in
they
the
wouldn't even
like
see me.
directly in the way, or is it like something we can get
So
around?
it is off on. So you guys are crossing through, and there is a cavern to your left. You travel
Oh, let me
for a
scoot on
short
past
time
you.
before off to the left is a very massive
excuse me.
layer.
So yeah, I would like to like
Just get on
continue, but as far away from
To
that
the
shit
right, you're-
as.
I'm assuming this is that Tesla guy that they told us wasn't going to bother us.
I don't know, don't care, don't want to wake
Is
up.
he blue? Oh, no,
You
he's
can't see
great.
him because he's grayscale. That's how dark vision works.
I lit fire.
Oh. Well, then never mind. You do see a slightly blue dragon. Very, very, very large.
All right, big blue guy. That's probably Tesla. So
Please.
I thought you said it was small blue.
no, he's small blue.
Oh, he's small blue.
He's small, but that nice.
Clunk,
Um,
clunk, clunk.
I need you to actually make a roll about it since your backstory.
Backstory
What kind of roll?
stuff.
Good question. I'll do religion. I'll do whatever you think would fit.
Fit. What exactly?
With Orinthius and the outer planes and the making of dragons.
I don't suppose history would work with that, would it?
Sure.
Okay.
The DC on history is higher than the DC on religion.
No, I have a -1 of religion, so.
I'm just letting you know.
Fuck it, we ball. Religion is a 4, yeah, no. That was a
4.
bad idea.
No clue then. I apologize.
Okay. Just for shits and giggles, what would history have been? That would have been a 12, so probably not.
Not high enough.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
However, Ignisar, when talking about other beings that are of this scale and of this magnitude, this one wasn't on his radar at all, as far as you're aware. He is the head honcho in terms of the material plane. That isn't his rivals that haven't been on this continent that you had been on. An unwide, gigantic dragon sits atop a massive pile of assorted goods.
Do I get the vibe that the sword is at least a little bit more chill than normal just because we killed a dragon a day or two ago?
Yeah, so what I'll say is I should adjust the mindset a little bit for how. So it wants to kill dragons. It needs to kill Talek.
Mm-hmm.
What you're getting is like a huge surge of adrenaline, and your blood pressure is through the roof, and your muscles are tensing, and you definitely won't sheath the sword anytime soon. But right now, the sword is sated in a way that is not pressuring you to go after this dragon. It also seems capable of understanding your capabilities when you spoke to it last.
So it would probably get the sense, I'd really like to kill this thing, but it's probably out of our wheelhouse at the moment.
An interesting note is that it is a hatred of knowledge, not a hatred of history. And what I mean by that is the other dragons you've encountered, there was a visceral hatred as the within the ties with Orinthius and Talek. That same vitriol is not there for this dragon.
So
So it's like, fuck this guy, but like, fuck his cousin
The
more.
sword is racist, but like that one is like he's. I'm not gonna. We'll stop. I'll stop right there. Never mind.
I get where you're going with it.
Yeah, and then I was like, I shouldn't be going, and we'll stop that. We'll just and we'll just back it up.
Pump those brakes.
This dragon is not tied to the lineage that this particular sword was crafted to hate. So, you can continue forward. There is, since you have light, you do hear and see some skittering on the very tops of the cavern that you're in. Nothing has come down. Nothing seems to be like. So you guys can see these are like lizard-like creatures, not kobolds and not dragons. They're somewhere in between. That are like scrambling around on the top spires. They don't look threatening or malicing, and they look more like actual lizards where you see them and they go, oh shit, and they scramble away. But you can hear, for you guys that don't have dark vision, you can't see the top of it. You just hear the skittering and scrambling of these small dragon-like creatures as they go and seek darkness again as your torch runs through. The next thing you guys see is another body of water that is like lime green in color, and it is somewhat shimmering. Like shimmering is the wrong word. It looks like a glow stick.
Like as in lighting
What does
up
this
the
water
room?
smell like? What does this water smell like?
It smells like a battery tastes.
Okay.
It's not acid though. That's just the closest thing I can get to it. Because acid has that like very like metallic almost scent to it. That's
not
missing.
pleasant is the answer.
It's yeah.
Can I like find a rock nearby and just like throw it in there, see what happens?
Sure.
Or like just kind of toss it? Yeah.
Absolutely. The rock hits and it like kind of skids like ice a little bit, but it like slows immediately and like it like and it's like a sludge.
Cool.
As you do,
Oh, great. Sorry.
it's all good.
No, I'm talking to them, not you. Fuck you.
Sometimes you need somebody to push the button. This
And
isn't
for
a
once,
ding-
it's not me.
There's a creature called
It's not
Gabagool.
you or me.
There's a creature called Gabagool. It's not what it is. It's just a regular gelatinous cube.
Oh, great.
I don't think I need the board for this because it's going to be comically easy for you guys to defeat. You chuck the rock from quite a distance, and as you do, and then it went, and it's like blubbering towards you all.
How fast is it moving?
15 feet around, so you just can outrun it. It also doesn't have armor class for shit. This is not a threat, but you do have to dispatch it. Hilariously, it's just kind of shambling towards you.
Just throw darts at it.
You can do quite literally anything to this thing.
Can I?
I'll
I'd like
just-
to send Eldritch Blast at
Just
it.
Sure.
like, anyways, I
It
started
has
blasting.
it has an AC of 6.
Can't miss.
Unless I roll a
You
one.
have to roll a 1, and it. We don't need to actually do anything about this, but there was in fact a cube here that was making its way towards you, and the only significant difference is that now this pool of what was a pool of water is not, or was a pool of ooze is hollowed out, and you can see that there's like a nice cube shape at the bottom of this that it sludged out of, and now there's a nice path in the middle that's perfectly cube shaped. Past that, creature destroyed. It went.
Good job, team.
Nice.
I can't believe
I'm
there's-
just picturing this just Indiana Jones style, just like.
There's a CR2 ooze that's known as Gabagool.
Actually?
Actually.
What the fuck?
Yep,
That's
it's-
awesome.
It's out of the abyss, is where that's from. Very, very tight.
I feel like
Oh,
that
that'll
is,
be
they
fun.
picked random letters and threw them together and said, "Yep, this is a."
Oh, it's
creature."
Glabagool.
Oh, fuck that.
Glob-
the Glabagool.
It's the Glabagool.
No, it's got. It's
I'm not
Gabagool.
making it up.
Sounds like out of the
It's Gabagool. Fuck that.
Glabagool.
Like bloop bloop.
Every name in that book is indecipherable.
So, you've discovered that there are oozes here. It was actually not useless to do that. as you continue forward, you pass through, and it doesn't that doesn't open into a cavern. That creature just kind of was there for long enough that he just seeped into the ground and was making his way downward because nothing's gonna stop it.
Like
Not
the Simpsons when
making
Homer
his
steals
way
cable and he
downward,
goes and
not
asks
very
him when he gets
fast
off the
because
couch.
he's a fucking cube.
Exactly. He had nothing to be doing. He has an intelligence of 1, so you know. It was hard.
Best life.
It was hard to catch those little lizards on the top of the ceiling when you're fucking not big enough. You eventually come to a building-like structure. The reason I say it like that is you can see the wall and the door of this thing, but it's not a building. It's like somebody has walled off the bit of rock and clearly made themselves some sort of home in this place. To your left and right, you do see, rather than like neon green, you see like golden glow sticks looking like. There are several pools of these, like as you're coming towards this household. And you also see that same golden yellow, like kind of dripping from above you as well. Into the pools that you see before you. You haven't begun to walk past all of this yet, but this is what you are seeing.
You got any more of them rocks?
Yep. Well, I mean, there's probably rocks around here, right?
It worked last time.
So,
Making
hilariously,
sure laser rocks.
there's not like loose rubble here because the oozes would have just made it smooth.
Yep.
I can just shoot them.
The dripping at the bottom there is not has not formed in any creature. You're welcome to Eldritch Blast it if you'd like to. And then as you look up, it looks like what it looks like is somebody took a cheesecloth and is wringing out their cheese. You know what I mean? That's like the best. That is the best image that I can give you. Is that potentially above you, there's a whole fucking lot of ooze. And bits of it are seeping through.
So I will ready an Eldritch Blast, point it up, and just look around. Any objections?
I could just use something else. I could throw something else at it. Just in case. I'll throw a thing of chalk at it.
You'd be like, it's up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just in case.
Make a
like-
strength check. Because, I mean, this is like 80 feet. Like, this cavern is huge. The people
Oh yeah, I
that...
forgot this
Could I-
fucking needle, so I
Could
like,
I
have
run up
them-
on the walls to get closer? Because I can move 55
I mean,
feet.
fucking
and
I
can
guess,
go on the
man. Monks are stupid.
Yeah.
wall. Just run up on the ceiling so I can get closer.
Get up there, buddy.
13 minus 1 is 12. I don't think I'm proficient in chalk.
You're not. So, no proficiency in chalk. Only old school teachers are. So, you throw a piece of chalk at, like, a stalactite that is near this ooze, and it hits, and it goes, and just breaks. And you all hear the small breaking of chalk abound, and then he lands next to you gracefully and gently. Nothing seems to react from that.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay.
Fucking monks.
And I think it's
Did
fine.
we?
I don't think it's a
Do you want
monster.
Any objections with me eating these at it?
Sure. Go for it.
So, what I'll give you is it's gonna hit. Because what it's actually hitting is like the rock above, and I'll say you do hit some of the ooze that's seeping out, and it doesn't seem to react. Whether that's because it's not a living ooze, or it's not a formed ooze, are two different things.
I was aiming at the like sack up top.
Yeah, no. So I'm sorry. So it's rock that where the ooze is dripping, you can see like it looks like have you ever watched espresso drip through the sieve?
Yeah.
And it like pools up and then drops. That's what it looks like on the tops of these, and there's like several different locations where it's beginning to drop through this rock. It's not like a sack of ooze.
I thought it was
Sorry.
like,
Yeah, no, that's on me. When I described the cheesecloth, that was the first image of like the moisture dripping out of this thing. But no, there are like several different places where there's
Okay,
like.
sorry, I misunderstood.
No, that's not me. It is. In total, this whole ceiling to where you're going would be like 40-ish feet apart or like across. That is various different stalagmites, and then in different higher places of this rock is where the drips are, because there's less rock above than there's less rock keeping it from dripping.
What is that noise?
iPhone, sorry.
I keep thinking there's a frog in here, and I'm like, God damn it, there's a fucking frog in here.
We're
we just
keeping
wanna
it-
go up and
keeping it
open
for
this
Wednesdays.
door.
I'm just teasing. I just was like, what's this noise?
Okay. You go
It's a
to the
frog.
door. It is. It's not ornate, but it's not very plain. It is like one of the fancy front doors that you see at like real life houses today that are just a little bit too large. Would definitely fit a dogman. And it is locked.
It doesn't work.
Thaddeus.
Alright. Excuse me.
Have we ever seen Zadius lockpick something before?
I think once.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ignisar's chains.
Oh.
I don't know what
What
else. I don't know what else though.
I just
Alright, so I
see
just
Sean
roll- it's
thinking
a
of
straight- is it-
crime, and Thaddeus is my crime guy.
Is it plus sleight of hand? Is that what
Mhm.
it comes from? So it's.
Or no, it's Dex plus proficiency plus. So it's probably the same. So you can have.
Well, I have plus 13 to sleight of hand because of. things.
So I think there's two different proficiencies, right?
Yeah, it's thieves'
Yeah,
tools
thief-
proficiency and then sleight of hand are two different things in this. So you could have expertise with thieves' tools as well.
So it's going to be Dex plus proficiency. I don't think you get to add your double because I don't know if you took expertise in locksmith.
23.
picking. 23. Fantastic. It is trapped.
Oh no, actually it's no, that's right. 20.
It is trapped, and as soon as you insert the
27.
lockpick into the door frame, you get jolted with a bit of lightning. We get to see some arc come off of the lock hole. You take 7 points of lightning. Whew. And you're just like, and you quickly pull away, and you're like, this motherfucker.
Son of a bitch. But it's unlocked.
No.
Oh, okay.
So you did unless you're gonna. So I will allow, as soon as you get the lightning, I will allow you to make a Constitution save to continue through the lightning if you would like. I'm imagining you put the fork in the socket and took it back out.
I'll roll it.
Sure.
Let's do it. 21.
21. Okay. So
Plus
because
another
of
4.
the lightning,
25.
because of the lightning, you will be at disadvantage on your lock picking because you're literally just like getting zapped as you're trying to do this. Roll one more. Keep the old roll as well.
20, yeah.
The DC is 18.
So 18.
18. Exactly enough. So you would have heard the click. You didn't. Instead, you hear ha ha. As the Energizer Bunny, also known as Zadius, gets the lock unlocked.
Fuck yeah.
Now, had you failed, you could have kept going. You would have just taken the lightning damage again.
Yeah, that's fine.
But Zadius backs away, and you can go to open the door again.
Alright, you guys might want to back up a little bit, and I'll open it.
And there's nothing but ooze. No, you open the door, and it is a very nice looking living room. Looks great. There's a very, very large bookshelf to the left. There's a mantle where he keeps various different trophies of different game that he's hunted. There is a large, like, the very stereotypical, like, big chair fireplace off in the side.
Any books of note in the bookshelf?
Tusk Love is a book of note.
Right.
I don't. He doesn't have books that I think you'd be interested in because he uses them like there is just like works of fiction and in history.
Mm-hmm.
Kama
He uses
Sutra
them
for wolf
to.
people.
Sure, that's there. That interests you. I don't know.
Yeah, that might.
We don't
Nothing that would really tie me up in a knot.
Hey,
right?
I appreciate
I
it.
don't know King Shame.
I'm
like
not
what
gonna,
I like.
I'm not gonna say the hilarious joke that I just thought of in my head because it's way too bad.
Okay.
But I
Yeah, I got you.
backwards hands.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yay!
So,
Is there like a phylactery somewhere with this bitch growing in it? Or like,
no, there's just a nice den. It's just a nice little guy.
aw. Does he have a desk? Because we're like
Not in this room. There in this room is like there's a the what's the coffee table? The small table in front of the He has a large coffee table. He has a very large leather chair that is in front of the fireplace. The fire's not burning. Not sure where the fucking chimney is, or if he even burns stuff in it.
That's magic bullshit. Who cares?
There's a mirror on the wall so if you hook an immediate right, there's a large mirror that hangs there. There's above the fireplace. There's a series of his trophies. There's various forms of demon, devil. There's one human skull up there, or humanoid skull up there. There's celestial wings up there. Like he just has assorted trophies of things that he's killed.
Do they have labels on them? They have labels on them?
No. I don't know if people do that when they take like the elephant head. Do they like that's an elephant? Like
No, they put a plaque on it of like what
The
it's
date.
when it happened, what it is, who did it.
Those fucking people, man. All right, none of those because this guy's normal and those people are weird.
I mean, he's got the heads anyways. He's already a little weird.
No, he's just backwards. You can enter into this abode, and there is a kitchen bar offshoot to your left, and there's a hallway that continues down. You can see a room that's continued straight forward and a room to the right. In the hallway, there's an assortment of portraits of various different demonic generals.
Gross.
Do I hear anything in the house now that we're in here?
Make a perception check.
22.
With a 22, it sounds like somebody's brewing coffee.
In the kitchen area?
No, above you.
Okay.
There's just like the above you, but it's constant the whole time through. It's not like a growl or a sleep, right? You would also hear the occasional drips from outside, and Want to do anything else? That's a good question. Oh, you would not.
I'm gonna activate the Watchful Helm, see invisibility.
He's right behind me, isn't he? No, so you
Just
now
in
can
case
see invisibility.
anyone
Yep.
else might be around, and then I'll just kind of point upwards, and then point to my ear, like, you guys hear that? Let's go there.
Is there an immediate way up that we can find? Or?
There's the hallway before you, and then there's the kitchen area to the left. You can see if there's stairs forward, but you didn't see a way up from the side, the wall that was built. The only thing that you know was up is that dripping golden ichor.
Is the mirror that's in that one room, is it body length? Like, is it?
No, it's a wide. It's like body length wide, and then about yay tall. It's like a landscape.
Is it? I'm gonna like touch it. Is it a real mirror? Like,
It does shimmer when you touch it. There's a wave of like the Matrix style where when he touches the mirror and it like ripples.
I'm gonna cast Identify.
I was gonna look something up. I'm making it up anyway. So it's essentially like his Avengers screen, This is how he talks to people. This is
Cool.
how he gets his communications.
Oh, sick. Is it like a recent call history?
That would be tight,
Pull up
though.
log.
Computer?
Redial.
Star 69.
You just dial medvec, eat my entire ass.
I'm going to use Divine Sense again because it works on Celestials.
Do you have to?
He just can't be behind total cover.
You don't get a ping.
Okay.
No ping.
No.
Well, if he's here, he is
Upstairs.
behind total cover.
Yes,
Well, to be fair, he doesn't know that he can see invisible people.
Go through the kitchen and go into the other room, and is there a desk in there?
No, sorry. The other room is straight ahead through the hallway.
Yeah.
There's a door on your right and the door to the straight. Which one are you going towards there?
I'm gonna open and peek in.
On the close right door?
Yeah.
Okay, so you can open that door, and as you peek in, it is a lavatory. There's a very, very large bathtub in here. This man treats himself. He's got the nice stuff in this weird place. Nothing outstanding in this room, though. And then you go through the other door. There is not a staircase up. It is a master bedroom. It's an extremely large bed for this very large man. And there's no one in here. The last thing you see is the closet, and then there's the closet in here. There's a like a makeup desk style desk. It's not like a business style desk.
It's like a vanity.
There are
It's like a vanity.
yeah, it's much closer to a vanity, but there's no mirror in front of it. That's why I was like, it's like that. And it is pushed up against a wall like a vanity would be, but it
just doesn't have a mirror.
Yeah. On the desk there are some other books that like weren't part of the collection, but as you quickly like pick them up and look, it's more like very old. Like you picked up The Tale of Two Kingdoms and then you put it back down, right? It's like that, the Odyssey, and it's like just tales throughout time that this guy has collected. They look extremely, extremely old. Very, very quality.
It's in the closet.
In the closet, there's another door. I wish I was kidding. As
Narnia.
so you open you go into the closet door, and then there's a door behind that door. Behind, like, there's an assortment of clothing, and all of the clothing is various different sizes, lengths. It looks like this closet took every nobleman that could have ever lived, noble women included, and stuffed it in a closet, and it's all here.
It's a big closet.
It is
A lot of shit in it.
This is like this guy's living a lavish life where he's at. To be fair, he's got Daddy Warbucks right outside, the giant dragon with the giant hoard of money, and also he's been living here for a very long time. He's made quite an abode. You get a sense that from the books that you've seen, this guy's been here for a long. Either he's gone out of his way and spent a lot of time collecting all these books, or these are like childhood possessions from like thousands of years ago.
Wow. Wow. Okay, this is getting weird.
This dude old as fuck.
Through the door, I guess. Let's find him.
So you go through the door. That is through the door, and you enter his demiplane.
Awesome.
He was hiding in here. You weren't supposed to find him.
You didn't think we'd go through the door, through the next
I knew
door?
you were going to, but this is what he was doing. He's like, nobody will find it. Nobody's gonna look through my closet. Come on.
Yeah.
People have decency.
Do you know how many houses I went to go rent where we looked in the closet and there's just some fucking weird door in the back of this closet?
Yeah,
that
this
leads to
house.
the murder room?
This fucking house. When I came here, I was like looking around, making sure things were off, and I'm like, oh, cool, bedroom. Door, attic. That's weird. I'm gonna go. Hey, dude, everything's off.
This did not pass the
and I
vibe
opened
check.
the closet, and
I love
there was a
the
trunk
closet.
of
That's the
clown
black. It's great.
memorabilia, and I was like, well,
Wow.
cool, we don't have to look at this house anymore. Let's get the fuck out of this
Nope,
house.
nope.
Haunted ass demon hellscape.
Okay, so
Just a
Jonathan-
trunk of clown shit. I was
Wow.
like, gone. We're
Wow.
done.
Burn this
We
place.
bounce.
So What's bro doing? Do we just kind of like
So-
Seinfeld dude? Do
Yeah,
we just kind of
you
slide in?
So,
Hey, Jerry.
so, you,
Hold on.
Bam, bam,
Okay,
bam.
was that Kramer? Was that your best Kramer?
That's whoever you want it to be.
Okay. Throwing a nice baseline there.
The dude sitting there eating cereal, like,
backwards.
what the fuck?
Let's do when he opens the door. It's red. It's like it's the happening, Jerry, or like whatever. Sorry, go on. Give me plan.
So, you're asking what he's doing. He's trying to recover. When you dispatched him, you had gashed him, like, from the chest area. It is not fully healed. He is not fully healed. However, he is in his full corporeal form, and he is here. This is still his lair.
Yeah.
Yep.
And you open the door, and who opens the door? Just so we get the Seinfeld scene. So you open the door.
10-foot tall, hairy bugbear.
Looking around like he's assessing this house for whether or not he wants to buy. finds this man
Oh, honey, look
who
at your
has
closet.
a lot of gauze and like is bandaging his wounds. And you open the door, and he just goes, "Oh, fuck you!" And
What's the name, motherfucker?
rolling. And so, it is about to be 9. I am gonna, like I said, this is gonna be a shorter session. I want to make sure that the layer is prepared properly, and the fight is kills you.
Yeah, fair.
So,
Figured.
so this is where we are gonna end. Just here. Unless anybody has anything that they would like to do before we do so.
I'm knocking up Protector's toilet.
What'd you do?
It's like I'm knocking up Protector's toilet.
I don't suppose I could get like a curse off on him or something like that, or is that gonna be an
No,
issue?
that'd be an initiative.
Yeah, okay.
Alright,
That was what-
that'll be it. Thanks, guys.
Subscribe with Chicks Prime!